Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Silent Hunter 5. Oh, where we last left off. We had some issues with the mission bar. I've gone and made sure to do the osi.exe fix, where you go into the control panel and you set the priority of that sucker to be higher, because then things work, I guess. I don't understand the technicalness of it, but it works. Today's plan is to go back to the North Atlantic, the Atlantic air gap, and then hopefully get some progress made on this mission. So let's finish drawing our course out
New
here.
waypoint, course 277.
And then just basically
New waypoint, course
like that.
286.
Let's do something like that. See how that goes. We should be well and clear of any and all land masses. Indeed. Let's kick it up to
Slow
speed 2
ahead.
while we're in port. We'll get ourselves turned around. Whoa. Just getting myself woken up here. It's slowly happening. Thank you, coffee, for doing your job. We've got no promotion points. We got nothing really to do with the ship. It's just, it's just really a 180 and heading back out from whence we came to just do some more ship sinking. Hopefully. What else is up? I saw Star Wars.
Sighted bearing 47.
If you like Star Wars, it's amazing. Go see it. Star Wars is good again. Yay. Really, that's about the biggest news I got. Star Wars was great. I loved it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No spoilers, don't worry. I'm not a jerk that way. I would not spoil any part of one of the more anticipated movies this year. Anyway, yes, go see it. It's amazing.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
I felt like a kid again in theaters. It was. I've yet to see a movie that does that. So as an adult, having that happen the first time, and I don't know how often that's gonna happen, but oh, so good. You guys want to see me sink some ships? Nah, just hear me talk about Star Wars for an hour while my U-boat turns around. Don't worry, that won't be happening. So, yeah, like I say, the plan, heading back to the North Atlantic with the osi.exe thing working. Supposedly, this bar should fill up. I don't know. I still don't 100% believe
Ship sighted bearing 350.
that fixes it, because sometimes it works without doing it. So, maybe it's in my head, just a confirmation bias or something. I don't know. Regardless, we'll find out soon. Hopefully, because I would like to sink some ships relatively soon. Quicker for you guys, of course, than it will be for me, because I've got nothing else to talk about. So, I'm going to head off the screen, as I normally do, and not have you guys get bored watching my boat sail across the North Atlantic. So, I will see you guys when I've got something to shoot at, something exciting happens, or a thought crosses my mind. See you guys in a bit.
Meters. New contact. Merchant. Moving fast. Closing. Bearing 351. Long range.
There we go. Now that my crew is done reporting in, we got some ships coming our way.
Minimum
We
speed.
just got under. No, come on. This is the periscope that I want.
New
After
contact. Merchant. Moving fast. Closing. Bearing 5. Long range.
touring around up here for far too long, we finally get ourselves to contact. Now, we got a couple of problems. First off, the weather is disgusting today. It's been rainy, it's been stormy, ever since basically leaving port. But that's okay. Because you know what? We will persevere.
New
Now, I
contact.
just want to
Merchant.
see...
Moving fast. Closing.
Are
Bearing
these guys...
13. Long range.
I don't think these guys are coming for me so much as sailing by me. So, what I'm going to want to do is take my submarine, or submersible, and just gently
Task force sighted. Bearing
reposition.
4-2.
It really does seem like... Oh no, they are definitely moving this way. Okay, let's shut down our engines. Now, in the last comments, someone suggested that staying still underwater is a stupid idea and that I should be continually moving. That may be true in the real world. But I find it's not really the case with Silent Hunter, and you can feel free to disagree with me. Go right ahead. I honestly don't care. My experience with this game is that in a submarine, going 0 knots at periscope depth, more often than not, is exactly where you want to be. So, you know, that's just my discoveries and my own personal feelings on everything else. Anyway, yeah.
Task force sighted. Bearing 8-9.
We have quite a lovely looking task force headed our way. And I think I just might have the old endurance in one of the better positions here. Now the question is, do we even want to use a torpedo on the escort ships? Because we're free and clear here, right? Like, we are probably not going to get detected, I would hope. And I don't know, it seems like we've got quite a few ships that I would rather sink than escorts. Although a lot of these, yeah, these are all very tiny little transport ships. Nothing all that, like, big and exciting.
Bearing 3.
So let's just see here. I wanted to get that basically sped up.
New target.
And I just need to decide, are we
Torpedo
gonna
depth set to 1 meters.
go for this escort? I mean, it will make our lives much easier. There's no question about that. So maybe we should. Maybe we should go for this escort. If there is only 2, no, there's definitely more than 2. I was gonna say we could definitely surface an attack, and I realize a lot of you want to see that. You know, well, maybe not surface and attack a destroyer, because that is hands down. And, you know, if you've suggested this, don't take this the wrong way, but getting a U-boat in a surface fight with a destroyer is stupid. It's in a game where, like, it's permadeath, right? Like, because I'm not, if I get sunk, I don't reload a save, unless it's really stupid, like running aground or something. That's it. That's the end. So, you know, you want to see my unarmored U-boat with one rather small caliber deck gun go up against, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 much larger guns and something that's got armor? It's why? Do you want the series to end? That's the gist of it, really. Anyway, we got the escort. We got past the escorts, no problem. Which, that's good, you know? That's real good. That's exactly what we wanted.
Torpedo depth set to.
We'll get these suckers going a bit deeper. And first and foremost,
Tracking new target.
2,
will start the slaughter of the innocents.
Torpedo depth set to 3
Now
meters.
let's... Unfortunately,
Target
as you can
marked.
see,
2, los.
my boat may not be in the world's greatest position for this.
Torpedo depth set
Um,
to 2 meters. Tracking new target. Firing tube 3.
And that is kind of crappy. See, that was that one. So if we go for something like...
Torpedo depth set to 2 meters.
let's see. There is a
Torpedo impact.
friendly out here. And I do want to be a little bit cautious of that. And also... Oh, as my voice breaks a little bit there. That did not seem like a successful deployment of a torpedo. And that ship is big enough.
We have a task force inside. Bearing.
Oh, an autosave right before the torpedo hits? Come on.
Torpedo impact. Tracking new target.
Let's get that guy out last. These guys, these ships, they seem to be fairly well armored. Which, you know, has the potential to suck. Oh my, sinking this guy here is kind of numero uno priority. Let's see if we can pick up our little submarine tail. And that is
Torpedo impact.
definitely going to be a miss. Which is unfortunate. So it's 3 out of 4. And really, that's the ship I kind of want to wish I noticed earlier. Let's subtly reposition.
Minimum speed ahead.
We have a task force inside.
But I mean, now
1, 2.
now we've obviously drawn the attention of 5 destroyers. And ultimately we get to the point of this is why I don't really attack convoys on the surface. Attacking 1 destroyer on the surface in a U-boat is idiotic. Attacking 5, well, you know, some of these freighters could also be armed, causing even more guns to fire at my unarmored U-boat. I understand the disconnect, right? Because there's a massive disconnect between historically what happened and what happens in this game. I understand. I really do get it. That, like, for the first few years of the war, if you were a U-boat captain, you were being all sneaky and, like, you know, sailing into convoys in night when, you know, nobody could really see you, and you were popping up in your deck gun, you know, sinking fools like it's going out of style. You know, there might be some artistic license there, because I don't know how accurate that would be to actually World War II U-boat sinking. But this game is also not accurate in the slightest to World War II
3 meters.
stuff. Like, it's it doesn't really allow for that kind of thing. Don't know why my voice is breaking so much. Anyway, so yes, I 100% get it. You guys want to see me on the surface with a deck gun in the middle of a convoy wrecking shit. And yeah, a little part of me wants to see that too, but this game isn't designed to allow me to do that, so I can't.
Firing tube 5.
You know? As soon as one of these ships gets hit, you know, we got 5 destroyers on us. And I can't fight off 5 destroyers on the surface, let alone survive hits. Are you freaking kidding me? You've got to be absolutely okay, good. Because I'm like, that was lined up. We got no damage. Okay, well, our front tubes get reloaded very, very slowly. We'll just speed up time.
Bearing 4.
I'll stop.
Because those escorts are starting to pay attention. And that is not a good thing. That is also not a good location. Come on, guys. Are any of these ships that we've hit so far taking any amount of damage? Like, I kind of get the feeling I've hit this guy 3 separate times. And just nothing's going on. Regardless, I want this big-ass tanker to go down, you know? Like, that's the dream for me. Is that sucker right there. So what we're gonna do, just considering the situation, is we are gonna get a torpedo off as soon as we can, and then we're just gonna slink under. Because we are starting to get some serious attention. Let's see, 98, 99, 100. Good. Let's get a lock.
Target. Torpedo depth set to 3 meters.
Right.
Task force
There we
inside.
go. Let's get under and let's go deeper.
New depth 1 meters. Minimum speed
Are
ahead.
we going to be able to clear that guy? Yeah, I think we'll be able to clear that guy. Torpedo. There you is.
Torpedo impact.
Alright, I'm feeling a lot better
0 meters.
about at least getting one ship sunk. We got a ship with a hole in it that's not happy, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we are still sinking. I know the deal.
New depth 0 meters.
Right? Oh, hey, look at that. We're actually going to... Although I guess if we're going 20
Periscope
meters, might as well get back to periscope depth. Which defeats the purpose of me freaking going under at all. Now I remember why I was going deeper. Go deep, go deep, go deep! Right in front of a damn destroyer. Get under, man. Come on. We can see those depth charges. He's not quite where he needs to be.
Current depth 0 meters.
We should be okay. Alright. Let's just take a moment, catch our breaths.
Current depth 30 meters.
And we've at least got one torpedo tube loaded, which is good. Let's get out of that view. And see... Obviously the convoy's moved on.
Course 212.
New contact.
Let's see if we can get turned around here.
Merchant,
Okay.
Moving slow. Moving away. Bearing 20.
We got turned
Long
around.
range.
We can hear the depth charges going off around us. That's okay, though. Let's get tube 2 loaded, because that's what we're shooting with. And... Up, there we go. Okay. Looking around, there is... Oh. Let's just quickly check on the only ship that we've ever been able to set on fire. Looking a little lower in the water than she used to, but I'm still not comfortable saying, yes, that's a kill. Where is that damn? There's that damn destroyer.
We have a task force inside.
I'm not sure loading up and getting a shot on that guy is really the best course of action. We might not have a choice, though.
Target marked.
Let's just see. I mean, we should be able to sink this guy
Torpedo depth
fairly...
set to 1 meters.
fairly accurately here. Los.
Too loose.
Let's see.
1 ready.
Tube 1 is reloaded, and I'm grateful for that. I'm Okay, yeah, that's looking all right. Right?
Torpedo.
Yes. Okay, well that should take care of him. Yes, that should definitely take care of him. No engines going anymore, right? We got one propeller still going. I should get you stuck in some kind of thing. Oh. Apologies for the sneeze. Let's cut our engines. And hey, it looks like we got something that's sinking. That is not a destroyer. And in fact, it's not that ship either. So let's go over and see. Is it this? Oh, it's definitely that. That is definitely a ship that we hit that is sinking. What I like about this, it's a big ship. So, let's check ourselves. What did we get? A 7,000-ton medium freighter. Ignore the destroyer that's hunting us. Yeah, you see? It's the OSI thing. It's not my problem. And while I realize that there are other, like, screw it. I don't know why that's not working. I tried the raising priority of the OSI.exe. It does nothing sometimes. And I didn't honestly think that that
New
was
contact, merchant, moving slow, moving away. Bearing 3,
the issue,
3,
because
long range.
that mission bar will work without doing it. So what can you do? Raising the OSI priority does nothing. Or it does something, but only some of the times. I don't really know. All I know is I'm gonna just do my best to not let that get to me. That would obviously be the destroyer that is now gonna go off and do its own thing.
Bearing 1-5.
Right, we got another destroyer coming in then. 97% battery power. Well, shoot. Let's just keep going then.
Minimum speed ahead.
Maybe,
Slow
no,
speed
we'll go
ahead.
minimum.
Minimum speed ahead.
To try and keep that guy there guessing.
Task force sighted. Bearing 1-8.
Alright. So we've got 2 escorts coming in to visit us. That guy over yonder. And that guy over yonder. What I'd really rather not wind up doing is having... We'll just
All
stop completely for stealth reasons.
Tracking new target.
I would really rather not have to
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
engage these guys at all. Yeah, and using the damn rear-facing tube is not gonna work.
Closing tube 5. Torpedo
I don't want to
depth
use
set to
these
1
guns, or
meter.
these torpedoes. I'd rather use these against freighters. Because we're down to 4 anyway. What to do. Maybe I should just pop up to the surface and blast them, right? That seems to be what everyone wants to see. And I'm sorry for hanging on to that and continually bringing it up. It's just, it's one of the strangest things I've seen requested. Go attack a destroyer on the surface with your deck gun. No.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
That guy should be coming around, actually. And at some point, he should be more in range of my rear tube than my front tube.
Tube 2 ready.
Right? So... Now, because that, to me, Oh, shit. Okay.
Depth to 0 meters.
All integrity's fine. Everything's fine. We just took a little bump from that destroyer. That's okay.
Current depth 30 meters.
Let's get down. We're down to 40 meters. We're nice and safe. We don't necessarily need to be going 5 knots underwater at the moment.
Ahead.
So these guys are still going to be hunting me.
Tube 3, ready.
But how's that looking? I don't think they're... Yeah, you see, they don't actually have us picked up, which is good, because we'll be able to well, there's a that destroyer is, yeah, you're not moving anymore. And then there's this guy over here who is still trying to make it. That ship is big enough, though, that I just really hope it sinks. So now here's the problem, right? Like, those guys are too far back. These guys are now far too forward. I can't really catch up with the convoy. What are we at? 96%? I don't think.
Slow speed ahead.
Let's try it. What are we doing there? 5 knots? We'll have to go a bit quicker than that.
Speed ahead.
Ho ho! Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. We're going 6 knots now. But that should, in theory, really drain our battery quickly. And, of course, you know, pushing the engine this hard, there's going to be no problem whatsoever for these destroyers to hear us and know that, you know, we're going for the freaking transports. Thankfully, with our rear-facing tubes, we can kind of get these guys in a bit of a... I mean, I won't say trap, but...
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
They're definitely coming for us now.
Target 1, 2, 5. Loose.
So, why not
2,
straight
4,
down the
ready.
middle, loose a torpedo, and now hopefully it'll just hit. That's I don't know any other way to put that. I just hope it'll sink it. That's all that I want out of this shot. But I'm not sure, obviously. It's a straightaway shot. The only advantage I've got here is that, you know, it's electric. There's no wake. So, you know, he shouldn't be able to avoid this. Oh! What a spot. What a spot to hit it. Okay. Well, that should take care of him. Anyway, yeah. That guy should be dead. Which still leaves us with one more destroyer. Now, is the AI going to be smart and change course? Damn. Here I was, hoping he'd run into him, but that didn't happen. I'm, like, the way that shot worked out, oh, couldn't be happier. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to do anything about him ever again. At least not until we get on the surface and we're able to load up our external reserves. So that's kind of a pain. Let's see here. These guys here, 5 clicks, 5, 7.5, 12.5. So here's the thing. What we could try doing is a couple of blind, a blind salvo, basically. If we go down the middle of the convoy, set this to about medium speed. Those are the advanced controls? Okay. That should have about a 7.5 kilometer range on these torpedoes. Which means these ships are within range, technically. And if we get the salvo going wide enough, it might be able to hit something. Now, there's a lot of mites and things of that nature in that idea. I'm not sure that will work, and so I don't know. Would it be better to kind of... So here's my thought. I know I haven't taken care of all of the escorts, but none of the other escorts seem to be interested in me. That guy's gonna sink. If we get this guy, we might be able to pop up and start popping some of these guys with the deck gun. I do want to be careful. A lot of these freighters are armed, but that might be better than doing a blind salvo and hoping that it works. Okay, let's try it. Shut down the engines, and let's... Oh, this guy's just gonna come right up my ass, isn't he? Okay, well, let's get deeper.
Minimum
Maybe get some
ahead.
speed going for us.
Current depth 20 meters. Current depth 50 meters.
Okay, so this guy is obviously
Periscope depth.
done. Come on, get back up. There you be, Endurance. I like it. Let's get that up. 30. There we go. Now, Destroyer.
Target
Are
marked.
we actually able... Hold on, let's get a lock break.
Firing tube 1.
Right, yeah, okay, good.
Task force sighted. Bearing 178.
I heard the sonar ping and then the thunder, and I was like, wait a second, there's another guy out here hunting me? Come on, spool up those engines. Well, that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit no matter what. Well, unless it goes under.
Torpedo impact.
Does not go under. That is an insta-kill. Oh-ho! Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. So... we've got you dying. We've got you dying. Right? Yeah. So, neither of you should be able to,
Blow all ballast. Half speed ahead.
to do anything to me. Yeah. Let's open the door right now. That seems like a really good idea. Right? Like, you're not able to return fire because you dead. You're not able to return fire because you dead. You can certainly hear me, but that's fine because, I mean, I'm on the surface. I would expect you guys to be able to hear me. Now the question is... Can we hunt down any of these guys? What have we got? Merchant, 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 merchant. I'm nervous because one of those targets is not going to be a merchant. And that's not going to be fun. One of those guys will be an escort.
Task force sighted. Bearing 3, 4.
Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. Him there. Can we, thank you. Where is he? He's there. So he'll be returning fire pretty darn quickly. I will want to get off the damn gun and get under. What am I thinking? No, there's no freaking way. There's no way we're going to be able to take on a freaking warship.
Periscope depth.
I don't need that. I just need to get to periscope depth. Thank you very much. Come on. Get under, Endurance. You can do it. Dive, girl, dive. Dive! There we go. What armaments have we got left? I think we got a couple of torpedoes left, right? You can already hear
Set to 1 meters.
that escort ship shooting her main guns at us.
Shut down diesel engines. Recharging batteries.
Let's drop that sucker down.
New contact. Merchant. Moving slow. Moving away. Bearing 9. Long range.
Where's... Now, why... Where did she go? I was getting far more hopeful there. I had hoped that the escort had crashed in, but no, she just had to reposition.
Task force sighted. Bearing
All right.
4.
So there are the last 2 escort ships. There and there. If we sink these 2, we might be able to do an engagement on the surface for the rest of these ships, but I don't really know. I don't know if that's really a good idea either, to be honest with you guys. Because we've got a few more targets done. Well, those destroyers don't really count for much. I guess that is it, isn't it? Yeah, so 2 destroyers and that shit. Well, that's... The rest of these should be going down. Like I say, that mission bar. That mission bar. And I've done the OSI raise priority crap, so... You know, I don't know what's up.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
Okay. If we... wait it out. What I would love is if these guys, like, crashed into each other. That would make my day. I do like the angles that we're going to be getting on this ship, or on this shot. So, we can use the numbers. Why not? For old time's sake, let's line up the 2s, shall we? And close. There's that guy. Let's spin it around, get the other torpedo tube loaded up.
Set to 1 meters.
Let's
Tracking your
find that
target.
guy. And we've definitely missed lining up the twos. That's okay. We'll try the other way,
Firing to
just like that. Are either of these gonna hit? Are both of them gonna hit? Like I say, I like that angle. Coming in on the inside of the ship, provided this hits. And I mean,
torpedo impact.
it will. And that's not a problem. The other ship didn't have as nice of an angle. But,
Torpedo impact.
I mean, the game is telling me these destroyers are still alive. And I can understand why I would think that. But I don't think those two escort ships have much time left in this world. I'm not going to surface, because you will see immediately why.
Slow speed ahead.
Let's just get that down. Alright, you guys want to tussle still? You want? Really? Because, I mean, you are pretty much dead, sir. And then the other guy, I don't even think is moving. Other guy dead, too. So... So that's basically that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure you're not going to be doing much. And are you... You're just trying to get back. Well, you know, that's admirable, but ultimately pointless for you. My concern, though, is that if that guy is still mobile and you know, doing his destroyer thing, I'm worried about getting up on the surface. Because if you're still mobile, that means that the game still considers you alive. Well, I mean, if you don't have that sinky ship sign, then, you know, then the guns can fire, I think. I don't want the guns to fire at me. What do we got burning up over here? Is this the other destroyer? I think it is. Alright, well, you're definitely going to go down. So let's speed up some time. Mainly because we're running kind of long on this episode. And I'm thinking it might be almost time to cut it. But in typical Silent Hunter 5 fashion, I gotta make sure these ships sink first, because otherwise, if I save the game and load, they will come back alive. I don't even think you're gonna sink, are you? Oof. Those ships, they're getting away, too. Okay.
Surface the boat.
Let's get on the surface.
Recharging batteries.
And see. What? No. Up. 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 There we go. Okay. It doesn't seem like any of the destroyers have taken an interest in me, which is good. That guy's broadside on, so I hope he hasn't taken an interest in me.
Task force inside. Bearing 1.
Okay, give me that. Let's get it up to speed 3. And let's just... We'll just keep our eye open. It doesn't look like any shots are coming in. So that's good. We don't want to get shot at. We've got that glorious tanker That's providing a path lit up for us.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 2.
A couple of things I want to do while I'm thinking about it. Let's pull those in. Right, we are going to be doing that. And yeah, I think...
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 2.
I don't want this destroyer to come back to life. I just want to make sure it's dead. That's it. Just sink! Damn you! The rear turret's almost submerged. So, I mean, at least we know it is sinking. But I can't stop and save until it does sink. Otherwise, you know, it'll just come back to life, making my life living hell when we load the save. What else have we got? These guys are unprotected now, which is good.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 2.
Got plenty of deck gun ammunition. How far out is this person? 2.5 kilometers, huh? The seas are rough. The ship is going far too quickly. We need to get closer.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 1.
Son of a bitch.
Periscope depth.
How bad? Hull integrity is at 100%.
New contact. Merchant. Moving fast. Moving away. Bearing 0. Long range.
Okay. We look fine. There.
Pressure hull breached.
Okay, there are a lot of ships shooting at us now. How bad? 97%? That's fine.
Moving slow. Moving away. Bearing 3, 5, 1.
Can we get under, please?
Recharging batteries. Current depth 10 meters. All stop.
Okay,
Pressure hull repaired.
that's good. We're under. You know what? You know what? The convoy won today.
New contact.
You guys just go do your thing.
Merchant. Moving slow. Moving away. Bearing.
Sorry for the
5, 6. Long range.
Surface
violent
road.
reaction there, but sometimes the minusing of time acceleration doesn't really work, and you just need to hit it really hard repeatedly until the game decides to pay attention to your orders. All right.
Recharging batteries.
Well, let's see how things went. Mainly it's gonna be those destroyers. Looks like we picked up another freighter and another destroyer. So, no new objectives. Of course not. And so, yeah, that's that. We've got what? All right on fuel, but we need more torpedoes. It might be time to just go and end this patrol. But I think that's just going to have to be next episode. So let's go ahead and give this a save. And thank you very much. Yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.